hopefully, in the long run, pumping out Grammy-winning music and artists, and it's just a matter of being into that group, basically. Because they're so evil.
Yeah.
I get along with evil things.
Yeah. So what's next for you, Fusion Audio Solutions? You with your music endeavors. What's around the corner for you?
Well, since you ask, I'm trying to be a part of the Grammys for next year, actually. So the way I'm trying to go about that is Gary Smith, back to him. He's been a member of the Recording Academy, which is the group of individuals that vote on all the Grammys and basically call the shots, for the most part. He being a member, he was got an email, I think, from them saying that they were openly looking for new members because they don't just, accept anybody. So for me to be able to be even considered, I have to have 2 recommendations. So Gary reached out to a couple of his friends that he knew, that he knows that are members, and one of them in particular hadn't already given his recommendation, because I think all members had like one recommendation they could give out for members. So he found Ricky Kedge, and he's an amazing, world-renowned Indian musician who actually just this last Grammy ceremony won a Grammy with Stuart Copeland from the band The Police, because they had done a collaboration on an album together, and it's amazing.
Wow.
So he talked to him, I got his recommendation. So between the 2, I've got what I needed to be considered. And then my last thing where I had left off was that I was supposed to hear something back in June from the people involved. So we'll see what happens. So that's kind of exciting.
If you get accepted, what do you get to do?
As far as I understand, if I'm in the Recording Academy, I can make my own recommendations for Grammy artists. I can say, okay, I worked with this such and such a band. I'm going to nominate them as a Grammy nominated group, or an album I did with them, and I can nominate myself for a Grammy. Make my own nominations, because that's what members do, and I can vote on other things as well. So if like say this last year Dream Theater was up for a Grammy and they won in the metal category, if they were up again and they were nominated, I could vote on that and have part of it in that way as well. So I could be hopefully in the long run pumping out Grammy winning music and artists, and it's just a matter of being into that group, basically, to be able to.
That's elite. That's the elite of the elite. That's pretty cool, dude. And you'll find out next month.
Hopefully, yes.
Shit, yeah, dude. So we got to stay in touch with them to find out. Are you gonna announce it somehow, or how are we gonna?
I don't know. I mean, I'll be letting people know, of course, but I'll have that influence.
Okay, that's cool.
A little extra level there.
Yeah,
I'll definitely be leveling up.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool, and I think that'll speak a lot to like the artists that you have already have
more incentive to come record here too. If you have somewhere else that it can actually go, it's all in the works.
It's all in the works. All right, brother. So we're getting close to the end here. Let's talk about some plugs or social media or website. We know you have a website, fusionaudiosolutions.com.
Yep. I got that website set up a year and a half ago, something like that. It's got a lot of different bands that I've worked with, a lot of different things that I've done in general, my accomplishments, and a good place to just learn about me and what I'm all about, definitely, for sure.
And that's the place to book studio time too.
Yep,
right?
You can reach me on there. It's got location, lots of pictures on the inside of the building here, and if you're interested at all in recording here, that's definitely the place to start.
Do you have a waiting list?
I'm typically out about 2 to 3 weeks at a time as far as availability.
All right, that's not too bad. You stay pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Social media, how do people, if you want people to know?
Facebook, my Facebook page, is my other outlet there, I guess.
Okay.
So I think it's like facebook.com/Fusion Audio Solutions.
Fusion Audio Solutions.
It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's not so much.
It's not so bad, as long as you know how to spell.
Mm-hmm. And another good plug I want to do is a videographer in Denver that I worked with, did 2 music videos fully professional music videos with my band Waiting Eternity. We did a couple last year for our new album. It's Kyle Lamar with Digital Mile.
Okay.
And he's amazing, and he's doing stuff for like Metal Blade Records now, doing some really like just about as good as it gets for a lot of music production, music videos.
Okay, I'll make sure I put that link on there, and then I'll put his information also on the screen. And he's doing music videos.
Yeah.
And you've done 2 with him?
Yeah, we've done 2 videos with him with Waiting Eternity, and he's done, like I said, a huge body of work, and he's always extremely busy. Really super top-notch quality.
Nice.
About as good as it gets, especially I think in Colorado. It's really as good as it gets.
Dude, that's cool. And where do we check out those videos? Are they up on?
We can go to awaitingeternity.net.
Okay.
That's my band's website. We've got our videos listed on there on the videos page. Okay. And then of course his I think Digital Mile. You can just always look that up.
Okay.
And it's Digital Mile, Myle.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, so
good to know.
A little different, but yeah.
So we can go to waitingeternity.net and check out your videos, and then probably some other information. What about live performances coming up around the corner? Anything big?
We are playing Waiting Eternity. We're playing a show at Cruisers here coming up pretty soon. I need to check on the date though. But we have a show at Cruisers and a show at Mesa Theater coming up pretty soon. And honestly, I'm so bad about plugging shows. I'm more the like, tell me when to be there and I'll be there type of guy. So, the drummer.
You're the drummer.
So, of course. I got enough to worry about.
Right on, brother. Right on. All right, man. So to close this out, we're going to stop. We're going to just go to this one section. I call it Hot Takes. It's just kind of fun. End the interview kind of on a light note. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you something and you just kind of shoot something back to me and we'll see what that's all about. All right? So, first question. Dogs or cats?
Dogs or cats? Cats.
Why?
Because they're so evil.
Yeah.
I get along with evil things.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Dude, yeah. I used to be a dog person. I said this before, but I'm a cat person for sure. They're just jerks, man. I love it. I love the abuse. I do love the abuse. All right. Do you have any phobias?
I'm definitely afraid of heights.
Me too, man.
Claustrophobia too. Don't get me in a sleeping bag.
Okay. All right. Keep that noted. Yeah. Afraid of heights. That means that you have good survival skills. That's why your genes are still existing. Because whenever you get close to a cliff, you know to get back the hell off, right?
Yes.
Smart man. What's your favorite food? What's Taylor Riley's favorite food?
Give me some guacamole.
Ooh, guacamole on anything? Tacos, burritos.
Piece of cake with guacamole frosting.
Oh, piece of cake, guacamole frosting.
Try it.
What kind of cake?
White cake, of course.
White cake, guacamole frosting. You heard it here first, friends. All right. If you were to choose between, as an artist, Prince or Michael Jackson?
Prince.
Why?
He played guitar like none other,
Right.
honestly. I think he was the more talented of the two. He could do a little bit of everything that Michael Jackson could do, I think, but I've never seen Michael Jackson rip a solo.
Yeah. I have to agree. I'm Prince all the way, man. He's a real artist for sure, all the way. Michael Jackson was great. Prince, he did it all. He was the whole band. You know what I'm saying? We already talked about this a little bit earlier, but right now, what is your favorite instrument?
Actually, I've been really fond of sitar lately.
Ooh.
Sitar's pretty cool.
Got that Indian flavor, huh?
Yeah. I had a friend that actually had one made out of gourds, which is like the traditional way to do it. And it was a lot of fun to mess with. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but got some interesting sounds out of it.
Is that the one that you slide like this and you do this?
You kind of play it like a guitar.
Okay.
It's got the real tall, and it goes way up.
Oh yeah, okay.
You just kind of sit like Indian style.
Indian style.
Yeah.
Okay, sitar with it, man. All right. We did also touch on this just a little bit, but if you have advice for if you have advice for your younger self, if you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself to listen more. If a band tells you to do something, you probably want to do it.
Okay. All right. Listen more. Okay. Last one for the record. You got to tell us, man, because we're all dying to know. Taylor Riley, what do you think about, was the moon landing fake?
Yes. We've all heard the Red Hot Chili Peppers song, right?
Yeah.
In college, in a speech class, one of the kids actually did a big speech about how it was fake, and he related it to the Red Hot Chili Peppers song all about it, and it opened my eyes.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm with you too, bro. It's like, come on, man. Really? We went to the moon on the technology of a Game Boy?
Yeah, no kidding.
I doubt it. And we can't do it now?
Mm-hmm.
Because we lost the technology? Yeah. I don't believe it. Anyways, friends. Hey, we're sitting here with Taylor Riley. We're at Fusion Audio Solutions in the building. I'm Benny Boom. Thanks for sitting back and kicking back with us. We're out. What'd you think about that, brother?
I think it was rad, dude.
That was cool, man.
I think just the thing about the cake, had I said any other kind of cake, probably would be as racist.
White cake. I didn't catch that at all.
I wasn't even thinking like that, but you know how people are, so I don't know. Maybe just nix that, but the rest of it would be fine. I just really like white cake. It's not my fault that I'm white.
I don't think it's a racist thing at all.
All right.
I think you're safe.
Whatever you think.
I think you're safe.
You know how people are.
Okay, well.
Oh, I gotta show you the arcade, man.
I'll just you'll say white cake, but I'll just voice over and say multicultural.
Caucasian cake.
That was a fucking badass fucking interview, bro.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that was a lot of fun, man. I really appreciate everything you're doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.